My name is Bukola and welcome to Audience of Wanty. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. And if you're a new subscriber, if you're a new subscriber, this is a channel where we talk about all things people, finance, and career. On today's topic, we'll be talking about purpose in isolation. Yeah, purpose in isolation from the wake of the pandemic to going through life-changing moments like, the birth of a child, the loss of a job, just seasons in life where you have to be alone or where you have to really do something all by yourself for a long amount of time. That is what isolation is generally. So in those moments, you have the time and the space to think to yourself, and God help you. You better have a positive self-talk in those times. I mean, isolation is one of the leading reasons why people go through depression. So in those times, it's important for you to be focused on something productive, to be focused on positive self-talk, to be focused to make sure that your inner dialogue is at a very good level, right? So to help you cope with isolation, to help you find purpose in isolation, that is the reason I'm making this video. Isolation is challenging, very challenging. You better ask the likes of Nelson Mandela. They'll tell you what it feels like. Or you ask people in your country that went in for human rights or something and they were imprisoned, I mean, those 70s or 70s, yeah. There were a lot of news around African countries of world leaders or people who later became world leaders who were imprisoned or put in isolation for one reason or the other for a just cause. But this time around, even in the confines of your home, intentionally being in isolation to achieve something is not easy. And sometimes that is what it takes to make life changing decision. That is what it will take to write that life changing goal or to make that life changing app or to reach people all over the world, right? Through your blogs, through your product, through your services. So let's get right into it. Making the most challenging time very purposeful, right? First off, I want you to know that it's not impossible to enjoy your alone time, even if you're an extrovert. Make sure that you enjoy the time, connect to your inner self, connect to your inner child. Then, two, reflect on your purpose. Number two, reflect on your purpose. You have a whole lot of time in your hands. This is the time to tune into your mind. You know, um, what is that one thing? It doesn't have to be specific. That one thing you see yourself doing long term. It doesn't have to be refined. It doesn't have to be specific. Get your mind attuned on that. Focus on it daily. Maybe take a moment to meditate on it. Look at the actionable steps and the milestones that you need to get to that place, that particular point. So, number one, reflect on your purpose and your passion. What are you passionate about? Are you passionate about talking to people, making podcasts? Are you passionate about writing, making blog posts? Are you passionate about helping young people learn, start an health tech, or work with an health tech or volunteer with an health tech? You don't have to be a founder at the get-go. You can get experience from somebody, work with somebody and get experience first, even in that isolation. Set goals. Your goals can be as good as reading a page of a book per day. Can be as good as writing like 300 words, making sure you just write something on your social media. It can be 300 words per day. It can be as good as reviewing reviewing movies, yeah. So that is also like something that you can do. That is also a form of goal that you can set. You can learn a new skill. You can go to Skillshare, Udemy, can find, learn a new skill, more like the gaps that you have in your learning right now. If you're working to become a data analyst and you know SQL, then and you know SQL or R, you might even find it better to learn Python. And you might even want to also learn data visualization. Data visualization, right? Power BI, Tableau, just find, or is it communication? Can even be soft skills. Are you open to work on your communication skills? That is the time to work on that particular goal. Or are you open to make sure that you're much more an approachable person? That is that time to to be friendly with your neighbors, right? And then another thing you can do is connect with other people in isolation. Thank God for the digital era that we are in. You can use your phone, you can use your laptop, you can use your tabs, your tablets. You can use your tablets to reach out to somebody across the oceans. I mean, that long lost classmates. That call, video, social media. You can, create a hangout, a virtual hangout. You can create a virtual online meeting, or you can join one. So there's a temptation at that time to focus on yourself, and too much focus on yourself can be very detrimental, right? So it's that time to have a tea chat via Zoom with a friend, with a colleague. I mean, for people that are working from home, it does not just have to be work, right? Or even on your leave, you can still hang out virtually with people and hear out what they're going through, what they want, what they are doing, what their needs are, their next steps, and you never can tell. This can spark something in you that is needed for your next journey. Maybe a lesson you learn from their stories, right? The next one is kind of related to number three, which was connect with other people. This is helping someone. Make sure you help at least one person a week. Helping somebody release some forms of hormone. Helping someone releases some forms of hormone that makes you feel good about yourself. So kind of helping somebody is helping yourself. It's going to give you a sense of fulfillment, accomplishment, and it's going to make you feel like a better person, like you're contributing something to the larger society. So go on and have a blast helping other people. Volunteer remotely, volunteer in your local community, volunteer to teach a class of 4 to 5 year olds, anything, whatever you want to do. It can just be once a week. Find time and do that. Then it's also it is then it is also possible that in those times that people forget self-care since they do not necessarily have to live with other people, and so they feel like, or maybe not intentionally, don't care about their hygiene. Do not be like that. Take time to eat, to sleep, and to take a break from whatever skill or whatever thing you're focusing on in that isolation. In fact, take a break from yourself. Take a break. Maybe take a break from thinking about yourself. Right? Practice those skincare routine. Use that face scrub. Do those shaving, whatever it is that makes you look good. I mean, do good for yourself, even in isolation. It has a way of lifting your mood and making you feel like a all-round best person when you look at the mirror. I mean, you should look good for yourself. You make an habit of looking good for yourself, whether you're going to the same people or not. And when I say isolation, for most part, it is not a voluntary one. It is most likely imposed by circumstances. It's most likely not imposed by yourself, right? Maybe, like I said, a lack of job, or you're finding a new job, or you just finished from uni and you're just whiling away time. This is the time to be patient with yourself. Do not allow self doubt concerning the next phases of your life to creep in. Do not allow self doubt concerning the next phases of your life to creep in into you. Guard your heart diligently. Make sure that you're associating with good people. Make sure that you're associating with people who are already on the road to where you're going to, or you're finding mentor that along that road. Make sure that you're not walking alone. Make sure that you're constantly speaking with people that have a high level of awareness, that have a high level of purpose for their lives, so that you will not get lost in isolation. Remember that you are the average of five. Remember that you are the average of 5 people that you relate with. Have a lovely day. Thank you for tuning in today. You can like, share, subscribe, click on the notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload new videos. Bye.